Hi everyone, if you want to revise the whole of integration, mastering with all the type of questions, you are in the right place. And this video series will help you to achieve that. Check it out. Hi everyone, this is our 9th video in the topic of integration, explaining all the different patterns, how to see a question and recognize the pattern and apply the theory and do the question. So this 9th tutorial explains you about partial fractions, integration by partial fractions. When a question like pattern number 22 is integration by partial fractions, so a fraction with algebra, 2 bracket, 3 bracket, different combinations, you need to split that fraction into several portions and integrate them separately. So I have listed the majority of the patterns here, but you will understand the idea from these patterns and then you can work out the 6 questions we have listed there. Right, so first of all, first pattern, I'm going to go for integrating 3 over x plus 1 x minus 2 dx. Now in this pattern, two functions are multiplied together, x plus 1 and x minus 2, and there is no ready-made equation for that. Now we need to split this into two fractions, algebraic fractions, a over the bottom number x plus 1 and plus b over x minus 2. And now the next few minutes I'm going to be spending the algebra skills to find out the a value and b value. Once I find out the a value and b value, we can do the integration. So integrating a over x plus 1, integrating b over x minus 1, x minus 2 is the question. Now we are going to do the partial fractions. So 3 over x plus 1, x minus 2. And now we are going to write that a is going to be multiplied by x minus 2 over x plus 1, x minus 2. Plus b is going to be times by x plus 1 over x plus 1 x minus 2. Now the bottom number denominator is going to be the same. So you can equate 3 equal a times by x minus 2 plus b times by x plus 1. Right? Now we can substitute certain values to make the a and b easily you can find out. So when you substitute x equal to that 3 equal, this becomes 0 and the next b 2 plus 1 and that is 3. So 3b equal 3 and then b equal 1 and that is the answer. And when you supply x equal minus 1, substitute minus 1, then 3 equal a times by minus 1 minus 2, right? That gives, the other one becomes 0 and that gives minus 3a equal 3. So a equal minus 1, right? So now what we are going to do, integrating a, we found minus 1 over x plus 1 dx plus b also we found integrating 1 over x minus 2 dx. Now we are going to do the integration. The integration gives the answer minus 1 as a constant value, ln of x plus 1 plus ln of x minus 2 plus c. And that is the answer. If you want to simplify further, you can write as a 1 ln x minus 2 over x plus 1. So because negative x plus 1 is a division and that is it. So plus c. And that is the answer of the question number 1. So in the question 1, the majority of the question is the partial fraction. So this is not a topic for explaining the partial fraction, but however, I have shown all the working out for the partial fraction. After you finding the question is split into 2 fractions, then you can apply the integration skill to find out the answer. So the second question I'm going to do, question number 2 from the question list, integrating x minus 5 over x plus 1 x minus 2 dx. Now in this question we are going to be separating the functions as a over x plus 1 plus b over x minus 2 x minus 2. Right now we can do the algebra and find out what is a and what is b. Before we do this algebraic fraction separation, one thing I wanted to explain to you. Let me change the color to a different color. The denominator is a quadratic function. So x times x is x squared. So in the denominator we have power of 2. And the numerator you have the power of 1. So when you have the less power compared to denominator, you can separate like this. Now we are going to look at some questions. Sometimes denominator's power and the numerator's powers are same. You got to careful with the separating the fraction. Sometimes you need to use a polynomial and sometimes you need to use a different function, and I will explain to you. So in this pattern, numerator's power is less than denominator's power. Absolutely fine how we separate it. Now I'm going to do the algebra. X minus 5 equal a times x minus 2 and b times x plus 1. Now we can substitute x equal to, when you put x equal to 2 minus 5, this becomes 0 and this becomes b 2 plus 1. So now you need to find out the b. So minus 3 equal 3b, and that gives b equal minus 1. b equal minus 1. And now you are going to be apply x equal minus 1. That is going to be minus 1 minus 5. And this becomes a minus 1 minus 2. And this becomes 0, right? Minus 6 equal minus 3a. And that gives a equal 2. a equal 2. Now we are ready for the integration. Integrating a is 2 over x plus 1 plus b is what? b is minus 1. So I just take that plus away, minus integration 1 over x minus 2. Both of them are dx and this is dx as well. So when integrating 2 ln x plus 1 and minus ln x minus 2 and plus c. You can write this as a, using some logarithm knowledge, ln of x plus 1 whole thing squared, isn't it? Ln x plus 1 whole thing squared. You can write as a ln x plus 1 whole thing squared. Why? The power goes to the top. So minus ln x minus 2. That you can write it as ln of x plus 1 whole thing squared divided by x minus 2. And that is the correct answer, plus c. And that is the question number 2 done. Now we are moving on to the question number 3. We are going to be doing some different patterns of partial fractions, making sure you understand all the patterns, right? If you know how to how to integrate using partial fraction, don't do only one question and stop. You need to find out all the different patterns of the partial fraction and integrate, right? So we have done the 2. Out of the 6 question, I have explained all the patterns. That is the beauty. So question number 3, Q3, we are going to do integrating 11x squared plus 14x plus 5 over x plus 1 whole thing squared 2x plus 1, right? Now you need to find out the answer for this one. Now I need to explain. Let me change the color. The rule I told you about this numerators powers and denominators power. The numerators power in this question is x squared, which is 2, the highest power. Now the denominators power, x plus 1 whole thing squared will produce a x squared term, and that is multiplied by a x term. So x squared times x is the highest power, is denominator is 3. So the numerator still less than the denominator. So you don't need to worry about it. You don't need to worry about polynomial division or anything coming. No, just a straightforward separation. However, here a very important technique, when the repeating x plus 1 squared comes, you got to write a over x plus 1 one time, then another coefficient b over x plus 1 whole thing squared. Only when the repeating square comes, you write it once and write it with a squared, and the last one c with the other function, right? 2x plus 1. Now you need to do your algebra. So now this is not integration. I'm doing algebra, basically partial fraction. 11x squared plus 14x plus 5 equal, a is going to be multiplied by x plus 1 and 2x plus 1, and b is going to be multiplied by 2x plus 1, and c is going to be multiplied by x plus 1 whole thing squared. And now what we are going to do is we are going to be substituting the coefficient x equal minus 1. When x equal minus 1, remember this is become 0, and this becomes b times minus 2 minus 1 is minus 1 and equal to 0 here, and minus 1 produce 11 here, minus 14 plus 5. So 11 plus 5, 16, take away 14 is 2 equal minus b, and that gives b equal minus 2. So 2 equal minus b, and that gives b equal minus 2. Sorry, 2 equal minus b, so that gives b equal minus 2. Now x equal, the next one you can do, right? Next one you can do x equal minus half. When you put minus half, right, the right hand side, this is 0, then the second term also 0, 1 with the b, and the c part is becomes c times minus half plus 1 is just half squared, right? You can use the calculator. I'm trying to do mentally. 11 times minus half squared is 11 1/4, and minus half will give minus 7 plus 5. So this is going to be 11 over 4 minus 2, and this is going to be c over 4, and simplifying that gives the c. What will happen? 4 times 2, 3 over 4, c equal 3, right? C equal 3. So I'm underlining this and underlining this. Now we have substitute almost all the substitution which makes the right hand side 0. Now we are using a different technique. Let me explain with a different color. Equating coefficient, right? Left hand side and right hand side, I am equating the coefficient of a particular algebraic term. It could be x squared term, it could be x term, it could be a constant term. The easiest one is the x squared, right? So x squared, right? I'm equating the coefficient. So equating coefficient, right? Equating the coefficient. So on my left hand side, 11 is the x squared coefficient equal. On my right hand side, so here a times x is ax, and ax times 2x is 2ax squared. So 2a is going to become, and now there is no x squared term here, And here x squared times c is cx squared, so c is the other term. This gives, right, you can easily find out a as in c is 3 and 11 minus 3 is 8, a is 4. So now we found almost all the answers. So integration of 4 over x plus 1 dx and plus b as in minus 2. So let me take that plus away. So minus of integrating 2 over x plus 1 whole thing squared plus c as in 3 over 2x plus 1 integration and dx, here also dx, right? Now you need to apply your knowledge of integration. So let me explain that one. 4 over x plus 1, it's going to be 4 ln x plus 1, right? And now minus 2 times x plus 1 squared means if you bring it up is x plus 1 minus 2. Increase the power, x plus 1 minus 2 add 1. X plus 1 minus 2 add 1 is x plus 1 minus 1 divide by minus 1, right? And plus, right, 3 ln 2x plus 1 and divided by 2 because the coefficient of x is 2. That is the answer. So you can write the final answer as, right, so you can leave that 4 ln x plus 1, and now here you got minus and minus cancel, so 2 over x plus 1 and then plus 3 over 2 ln 2x plus 1 plus c. And that is the answer for question number 3. Making sure you understand this one. So that is the third pattern containing the repeated root. You need to understand how to do the repeated root in your pure knowledge, algebraic fraction and partial fraction. So that is the question number 3 done. And now we are moving on to the question number 4. In the question number 4, there is an important thing I need to explain about the powers, right? Let me write the question Q4. So question number 4 is integrating x squared plus 5x plus 8. So this is actually not an integration knowledge you need to have. You need to brush up your partial fraction skill, right? Numerator's power is 2 and the denominator's power is only 1. Now numerator greater than denominator. In this occasion, you need to use the polynomial division. That's what we are talking about, polynomial division, right? So how to do that one? X squared plus 5x plus 8, right? Divide by x minus 2, right? So when you divide the x squared by x is x, x times x is x squared, x times minus 2 is minus 2x, and take away x squared cancel, and this produce 5x take away minus 2x is 7x, and drop the 8, 7x plus 8, and I'm going to times by 7, 7x minus 14, and take away again, and this is 22. This is the remainder, and this is we called as a quotient, right? So you can write the question into integrating. The quotient is x plus 7 plus there's a 22 as a remainder when you divide by x minus 2 dx, right? And this is everything dx, right? So this entire thing is bracket. Now the answer is integrating x is x squared over 2 plus integrating 7 is 7x and integrating 22 over x minus 2 is 22 ln x minus 2 plus c. That is the integration. You need to understand the pattern. When the numerator is more than denominator's power, then you need to apply the polynomial division. So we do another question number 5, please. So in the question number 5, what we have is again same condition. So I'm going to be helping you to show the working out question number 5. So in the question number 5, you can see integrating 3x squared minus 3x minus 2 divided by x minus 1, x minus 2, right? And that is dx. Now check the numerator's power, which is 2, divided by the denominator's power is what? Again 2. So numerator's powers and denominator's powers are equal, means what? You need to have a constant. You need to have a constant, and then the remaining one is going to be b over x minus 1, then c over x minus 2, and I will show you how to do that one. So 3x squared minus 3x minus 2 equal to, a is going to be multiplied by x minus 1, x minus 2. Now b is going to be multiplied by x minus 2, and c is going to be multiplied by x minus 1, right? So now you can easily find out the answer by substituting x equal 1. When you substituting x equal 1, this is 0 and this is also 0, and this b is going to be 1 minus 2, and this is going to be 3 minus 2. So cut. So minus 2 equal minus b, and that gives b equal to, right? And x equal to means 4, 12 minus 6 minus 2, and that gives 2 is 0, and the next one also 0, and the next one 2 minus 1 is 1c. So that gives c equal 4, and c equal 4, b equal 2, you can find out. And now we equating the coefficient of x squared. Right hand side you got 3, and the left hand side is 3. Right hand side, a is the only one produce the x squared, and a equal 3. So that is the answer. Now you can write the formula integrating a as in 3 plus integrating b as in 2 over x minus 1, and integrating c as in 4 over x minus 2, right? And that is the integration split up. So we integrating the entire expression into several components. Integrating 3 gives 3x, plus integrating 2 over x minus 1 is 2 ln x minus 1, and integrating 4 ln x minus 2 plus c. And that is the answer for the question number 5, right? So you need to be very familiar with the partial fractions pattern. Once you understand the partial fractions pattern, the integration becomes simpler, right? So the one more question to make sure we all singing the same song, like understand all the topics. So the last question is integrating x cubed minus x squared minus 7 divided by x minus 3 dx. So you need to understand in partial fraction, you got to do the initial checkup. What is the initial checkup? The numerator's power is 3 and denominator's power is 1, and numerator is greater than denominator. When numerator greater than denominator, you need to do the polynomial division, right? When writing the polynomial division, x cubed minus x squared, and there is no x term, so 0x minus 7. Careful with that. So divided by x minus 3. Now what will happen? So when you divide by x minus 3, here x squared times x is x cubed minus 3x squared. Now take away one from the other, so that becomes minus x squared minus plus, so that becomes 2x squared plus 0x. Now I'm going to write 2x here. 2x times x is 2x squared minus 6x. And now take away one from the other. So that is becomes 6x minus 7. And then plus 6. 6 times x is 6x minus 18. And take away one from the other. So 18 becomes plus 18 minus 7 is 11. And that is the answer. So what we are going to do is, this is called remainder and this is called quotient. So the answer we got, integration of x squared plus 2x plus 6 plus 11 over x minus 3 dx, right? Now equal to x squared, so x cubed over 3 plus 2x squared over 2 plus 6x plus 11 ln x minus 3 plus c. And that is the answer. You can simplify and make sure that when you write the correct answer. So that is the end of the tutorial. We used the partial fraction technique to solve and do this integration, and we have one more tutorial left, that is called integration by parts. That is the last one and the important one. I hope you like the video. If you do like the video, please subscribe to our channel to see all the upcoming videos. Thank you. Bye.